Hey heroes, Zephyr here, and welcome to a new series. It's not one that I actually expected to do through any means. The publisher of this game, AntharioN or AntharioN, not quite 100% sure. The N is capitalized, so I don't know if it's supposed to be pronounced or not. Hopefully they'll let me know. But Orphic Software contacted me via email, sent me a Steam code, basically said, hey, here's the game, let's play it, review it, whatever you want to do with it. And I wasn't about to look a gift horse in the mouth, so out of respect for the fact that they trusted me with that kind of a thing and gave me a copy of the game, we're going to play it. We're going to find out what the deal is, and we're going to judge it fairly in that sense. So it's an RPG based, so similar to the fact that I've been playing Guild of Dungeoneering and was playing Pokemon in the past. So we know my general habits with RPGs. Now, because I have no experience with this game beforehand, no videos have come out. It only came out the other day, I think about 2 days ago. Yeah, 2 days ago when they actually sent the Steam key to me. And I'm not feeling 100% well, been starting a new job and whatnot, so I haven't had the time to look into it. So this is entirely blind, and we're going to see how this stands up to your standard RPG. We don't have a lot of options, so I guess we'll just run it in and start. So we've got 4 characters? 4 characters. Fully nameable. We can choose... No, we can't choose skills. Okay, they all have separate skills independent of everything. Party order can be changed during the game. Okay. Well... this cat woman... Oh, okay, so we get their options here. Warrior, thief, sage, fighter, ranger, gray wizard, white wizard, black wizard, completely custom. Orcs, elves, necrophils, undead. What's that a necrophil? Magical race origins is unknown to all but the creators. Otherworldly owners make them well suited towards the black arts. Undead, wolfkin, human, and the Felmer. Well, let's just have a standard male human. Just standard male human. We'll have Isaac Zephyr leading this party. He can be a fighter, most well-rounded, deal considerable damage, helpful addition to any party, or warrior, which has two-handed melee. And not a lot of face options. I guess we'll be this guy with a beard, I suppose. Closest to my natural hair color. Alright, number 2. We will need a white wizard. So a healer. Token girl. Let's have a male healer. So the race will give me my different attributes. Does it say what I use for white magic? Higher levels, more powerful and accurate. No character starting the game with at least 15 points will receive the spell Minor Heal. I'm assuming wisdom, magical spells, and spell points. So let's go with something that has wisdom and intelligence if we can. So the necrophil and the undead both do. Let's go with this guy. He looks like he'd make a decent one. And he can be, I don't know, Steve. Give him the most plain name I can think of. Right. So I do want a thief in the party, and I'm assuming thieves are probably going to use a lot of dexterity, weapon accuracy, damage with bows, inventory carrying, spell points, magical spell casting, amount of hit points, and luck affects everything. So something with luck and dexterity. I think... Let's get a female elf in here. We'll get Delana. Why not? And she can have the brown hair. I like the customization. It's already a good improvement. So we've got a healer, a thief, a warrior. What other options do we have? Potion mixing and identification. Skilled with bow. Gray magics. White magics. Black magics. Yeah, lockpicking, pickpocketing, the white magic, the two-handed melee. So what classes have two different things? Again, so we'll have something a little more diverse. Possibly a sage. Rangers just have archery. Nothing really has foraging. Let's go with... well, what race? I need something that has a decent chunk of... let's go with Wolfkin. We'll have a Rifty in the party. Female. Let's go phase 5. It's about as close as it gets. And she can be the Black Wizard, even though this probably... she doesn't have the spell points. It's very difficult to choose, because I don't know how things are going to affect later in the game. Considering that it's a strength constitution... maybe a fighter? She could be tanky. Alright, so these 4 seem appropriate. We got Tanky Rifty, Delana our Thief, who's kind of a squishy, and we got our White Wizard and myself. So let's start this up. So nestled deep within the far corner of the cosmos was a small lush world that would come to be known by its inhabitants as AntharioN. That answers our question. After a long civil war spanning thousands of years, AntharioN was united, ushering in an unprecedented era of peace and prosperity. But recently, clouds had begun to gather on AntharioN's horizon. A dark and unnerving energy took hold of the citizenry. While no one was sure just what it was, everyone seemed to have sensed its presence. Without any warning, the sleepy village of Shadowbrook was attacked and completely annihilated. The destruction of Shadowbrook led to a climate of fear and unrest across the land. Deep below the village of Shadowbrook was a dungeon where criminals condemned to death would await their untimely fates. During the attack, the prison's guards rushed off to the surface to defend Shadowbrook, leaving behind 4 unguarded prisoners. An hour later, when the guards still hadn't returned, one of the prisoners decided to use a rusted nail he'd hidden away to pick the cell's iron lock. Alright, so we got the 4 of us. Quests are added. Alright, so we got an alchemy, very Diablo-esque. Alright. So our shackles give us some armor, that's always good. Don't need any of that at the moment. Stats, so that gives us just mine. Top of the stats interface are 2 tabs, General and Skills. When your party levels up, each of your party members receive points to allocate to attributes and skills. You can mouse over each attribute and skill and get a detailed description of them. Right click to dismiss. Is there an options? Because I want to turn down the audio. Music down to like 2, with ambience at 4, and footsteps at like 5. Wish I could have had that in the main menu. Okay, so we got a WASD to control and move around. No walking animation, but I'm not going to complain yet. General, all my active quests are logged. To read detailed descriptions of a quest, click on its header at the top window. See your completed quests in the Finish tab. So I got nothing, just escape the dungeon. Okay, so click to interact. I can also click to move, so I can just use my mouse to go around. I'm out of lockpicks for that. This one's not locked. So you can auto-open it by pressing G to pick up an item from a container, left-click it. Auto-loot is a single item, right-click it. You can take all the items in a container by clicking the top left button or by pressing G if a container is owned by someone else, then any items in it and description will appear in red. Placing items in containers that you don't own is not recommended and may result in the items going missing over time. Alright, so right click to pick up. I think I got the 3 arrows. Let's check the inventory. Yep, we got the rock. Can I equip the rock as a weapon? Nope, it is just a rock. So I can just select a new guy. Is alchemy the only way to get into the inventory? Cool, I for inventory. Manage party's equipment. Select an item from a stack, hold shift and left click. Give items to other party members by selecting an item and then clicking on another character's portrait or in-game graphic. To use an item like a potion or book, just right-click it. Notice the maximum carry weight in the bottom right corner. This number exceeded character is encumbered. Okay, so I can encumber individual characters, or can I... Yep, they all have separate encumbrance. Cool. I still don't have any lockpicks, so... guess we'll have to explore to the best as possible. It's open from elsewhere, so I'm assuming there's a switch or something. Get a lot more control moving with the mouse than with anything else. So can I? There we go. That'll give us some light. Isaac, lead us through. Alright. Interesting dynamic lighting engine for it. I like it. Reminds me of playing on Roll20. Like you can see the light going around corners. Lockpicks? Nope. Assuming it's that switch to open the door. Alright, plenty of equipment there. Some lockpicks, perfect. Another torch. Some apples. Is hunger going to be something that I have to worry about? Cool. Whoa, yep, there's my encumbrance. So we have weight and that. So let's put on these sandals. Armor 1 with a weight of 0. Give everyone some sandals. Clothes, weight 2. Plain robe, weight 5. So I guess the clothes are best. We'll give the clothes to our tankier people. Cool. Cool. We still gotta worry about encumbering Isaac, though. Whoop. Ah. Is there like a shift? Auto-equip? Nope, can't find anything. Alright, so she's carrying quite a bit at this point. Everyone's pretty high on the weight. Let's give lockpicks to our thief. And so Rifty's versed in one-handed stuff. Saber, it's a two-handed weapon. So we'll give that to Isaac. Give the short sword shield to Rifty. There we go. It's a little more difficult than it looks. For the bow. So that's about all she can. That's all she can carry. Let's get rid of those. Well, they got a value of 9, but I need to worry about the ability to carry things, and those are a weight of 45. Staff. Let's get rid of these. And get rid of these. So swap weapon with X. So let's give Isaac a torch. And let's give our mage a torch. Anything else to worry about? Let's give her the other longbow, I suppose. Let's give her the short sword. And we'll keep these staves for now. Just give her a swap. Alright, there we go. We're decked out and ready to go. Come on, Steve. You're the second in command. So we're not allowed to change the party order, but we have 2 lockpicks now. Awesome. Hello. What? Who are you? What do you want with me? We're here to set you free. Freedom! It's been so long, I've almost forgotten what it means. I shall wait here for a bit as to not arouse suspicion of the guards, and then I shall make my escape. Cool. I don't even know what he was in for. He could be a murderer or any number of things. Oh, this place looks particularly friendly. Staff, give it to him. Alright. Let us continue. It's a little weird. Controls have a little bit of an offness to them because you're on an angle. But WASD keys are... Whoa, combat. I'm now in combat. One by one, my party members will take turns. After the party is finished, all other creatures, friend or foe, will take their turns. A turn is finished when you run out of action points, the little green dots underneath your player or player's portrait. Walking one space or using a potion consumes 1 AP, while attacking or casting a spell uses all of the remaining AP, unless you're hasted or slowed. Total amount of AP is based on your character's dexterity attribute. Wish to end a character's turn early? A spacebar. Combat will end when either all of your foes are dead. Ooh, I'm sorry. Or if you've gone far enough away from them. Note that when casting a targeted spell, your caster's distance from his target will affect spell accuracy. Hitting V in combat will toggle combat visibility mode, which makes it easier to see the position of your foes. You can also enable the combat grid anytime. Okay, so I got 2 points. I see those rats over there. Okay, so you gotta be wise. Okay. Whoa, 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 hey, 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 quit biting Delana there. Die, you. And you've got spells. White. Minor heal. Cool. Well, let's move her away. And continue to miss. Alright, let's start working on him. And by working on him... Apparently Delana cannot aim for the life of her. So cool, that gathers up all my party members at the end of a combat. Interesting. So it does have a very D&D-esque feel to it. Take the gold. I don't need the shackles because they're heavy as hell. All of the shackles. But it does make sense, we're in a prison. It's good to see it's not just random loot. It actually makes some sense. Alright. Little window. Hello. prefer those arrows. Who doesn't have a torch? Garbage. That's nice. Alright, let's keep exploring. Let's... There we go. We'll give you your torch, because you're going to be healing. Alright, so... Did they surprise us or something? Oh! Shite! Let's get the healer out in the back. There we go. Owie. Okay. So that'll deal with him. I have made a mistake. Oops. Okay, so you switch spots with a character if you walk into the same space as them. That's cool. Let's move him away. And spells... Oh, I have to first equip my staff? Oh, and changing to the staff takes a point. Okay. I see how it is. We're learning. Okay, the rock is useless, so... Let's drop the rock. Didn't drop it in there, so it just dropped it, period. So you can stop an item from existing if you don't want it at all. Just take the gold. Kinda wish the weapon racks were interactable, but... Let's take both of those. So I'm gonna pop over to you. There we go. Rifty, you can hold the torch. We need to see. So the root's an ingredient. And he needs to heal. Can we heal outside of combat? Yes. I figured out the spellbook at this point. Cool. This is good. So I'm healing for like 30 points. Good to keep in mind. Yeah, fish. I like a fish. Had fish for lunch. Alright, so I suppose we go this way. Can we see the full map? Nope. Delana broke a lockpick. Really? She broke both? Dang it, now we're out of lockpicks. So I guess lockpicks is going to be something we're going to need to invest in consistently. Cool, so we've escaped the dungeon. It's a good way of tutorial. It was very show don't tell for the most part. I mean, it popped up kind of the basics of things, but even without reading stuff like spells, it was easy enough to comprehend. So you could ignore it and not be hopelessly lost like in a game like Bravely Default. Thank the gods! When I thought time had run out, you show up. I'm an investigator sent here by a very important client to gather reconnaissance that might help piece together what took place here. I found something which I think will be very interesting to my client, but I cannot risk trying to smuggle it out of here. If the guards posted at the entrance searched me and found it, it would most certainly mean my head. Please, take this mysterious ear to my client. I don't know his name, but he wears a violet hooded robe and spends most of his time in a hole-in-the-wall bar called the Seaside Tavern in the city of Astrelin. To get there, you must follow the main road south. The tavern is located in the southeast corner of the city. Be very careful and don't tell anyone of our conversation. Alright then. Well, I think that's okay for a decent first episode. We've kind of learned how to play the game. It's pretty good. I think I'm going to at least do a few more episodes. Not sure how often they'll be. Get some lockpicks. But, till next time... How was a barrel locked? This will be Isaac Zephyr signing out. And I will see you all later, heroes.